Okay, now that I got some daylight here to videotape this, this is an 83 Cutlass T-top that we got for $300. It's got the original 307 in it, which I need to put a new tarp on, obviously, because that one is torn apart. But since I got this, I've taken the front seats out, which are sitting right there, and pulled the carpet out because the carpet was no good. This does have the center floor shifter. This is the linkage for that. It's all back here. And this car was sitting since '96 underneath a barn and lean tube. It was wrecked back in '96. Oh, there you go. It's got the original tack dash and all that. Like I said, it is a T-top car, so I'll undo the top here. And this is the only spot of rust in the entire roof. The rest is all just nasty trash and dirt and nasty mud dauber shit. So, to get a T-top car with only that little bit of rust is very, very rare. But, got the vinyl top on it. Pretty good looking old car, actually, other than the fact that it was wrecked. The front clip is sitting off to the side. That's a bumper sitting on there that I'm going to put on it. The bumper down here is torn up. There's no wheel or anything on this side of it. The frame's bent right there. That's the reason the front clip is not on it. We will be putting it on another frame. We're making a fairly nice cruiser. The rubber mat's on there because the passenger window is down a couple inches. We didn't want it to get rained in. I'll walk over here and I'll show you the front clip. Surprisingly, the front clip was not damaged when they wrecked the car. They smashed it into a curb, destroyed it all. Here's the front clip for it. It's in really good condition also. The paint's not the greatest. It could use a good paint job, but I mean, for an 83 Cutlass with T-tops, $300. And of course we've got frames to put it on. We've got a frame right over here. It's got a bunch of crap sitting on it. There's that frame. Then we got this car with a frame under it. So there's two cars that we could use for parts. And then this is my 84 Cutlass. This was my first car. I've had it since I was 14. That back there is an 81 Cutlass parts car that I bought for this one. And now that I've realized that I've got an 83 also, I've got parts for both of them. Get all this nasty weeds and shit smashed down. I do keep this one locked. I might be able to get it unlocked. There it went. I have not driven this for a long ass time. This one's got this dash in it, and it's got a great steering wheel. It had a radio in it, gauges down below. This has the bench seat. These are very, very comfortable seats. I love them. No headliner. Headliner was falling out of it. Actually, I'll pop the hood on this one for you. Now, have to slam that harder later. The hinges haven't been right on it since I got the car. It's been sitting for a little while. It's got a 305 in it. Originally had a 3.8 liter V6 in it. It was blown up. So we put a 305 in it. Does still have the V6 suspension. It's got a American Racing torque thrust wheels on it. Let me set up this hood for you. And I'll go around to the back side of it. If I can make it through all these weeds. American torque thrust. These were new tires on it when I parked it there, the Cooper Cobra Radial GTs. Very nice tires. They still have a good amount of tread depth to them, but they are weather cracked from sitting. That is a Camaro wing that I installed on it because I thought it looked cool. I still think it looks fairly cool, actually. Just has a little bit of a gap right here underneath it that I could need to grind out and make it fit. Dual exhaust on it. That's the reason it's parked, is it's got the rust in the bumper, which it didn't have, but the rear frame behind the wheels has rotted out. And I'll try to show you this if I can get my foot on there. The other side works a little better. It's more rotted out. You can see the gap here. If I can. But that whole frame is rotted out and it's just junk. And this one, here's that 81. Got some rally wheels on it. The black 83 has rally wheels. And I've got a set of rally wheels for that one. If I can get the carpet cleaned up in this one, it'll go in the T-top one. This car ain't nothing special. It's just a junker that was sitting in a junkyard, and I got it for $100 used for parts. I've already gutted the door panels and it. Trunk lid on it doesn't latch, but it does have a good frame under it. And this one's got $50 that was in it, and it's blown up. We actually got it fired over, and you could hear the piston slapping the head. It was not a good deal. Back end of it, pretty rough old car. I mean, the body is solid, so somebody could make something out of it if they had a way of getting a title and stuff for it. But I'd rather use it for parts. So here's a video on my 84 Cutlass. Like I said, it was my first car. Got it when I was 14. It was my baby. I loved it. I still love it. I do plan on restoring it. It's going to be black with red stripes on the trunk. It'll have the black vinyl top back on because it did have a maroon one, but it was rotted up here. I cut it off so it wouldn't rust the roof out. And then, like I said, it'll have the red stripes in here. This hood's all bent up. I've got another hood. It's sitting on that car right there underneath that trunk lid. I beat the shit out of this car. That's why the plate's all torn up. A lot of good old fun memories in that car. And like I said, over here, sitting is the 83. So let me know what you guys think about both these cars and maybe ideas you'd have. If I do anything body wise to this one, I will get it resprayed in the black, and I might do the red stripes on the hood and the trunk lid just like that one. That one will get a black vinyl top like this one. And my goal is to have them on maybe candy apple red rally wheels to match the stripes. That way no one knows which car I'm in. I could either be in the T-top one, which is just a cruiser, or I could be in that one, which I plan on doing all new suspension on, and maybe a 350, a little bit built, or an LS motor. I have yet to decide. But thank you for checking out my YouTube, and subscribe, like, or tell me what you feel. But just remember, rude comments will get deleted, so thank you. Goodbye.